Hello everybody, my name is Renee and welcome to the Go Within channel, where I help people to go within themselves to find their own answers. I'm shooting today in the mountains. It's just beautiful, lots and lots of pine trees, and it's so quiet. If you hear anything, it's just the sound of the wind blowing through the trees. I love coming out in nature because it just helps me to calm down, get back into my center, and to feel at peace. And I wanted to shoot in this setting especially for the topic we're going to talk about today. I just can't stop eating. I can't stop. I see food, I consume it. I will consume it until it's gone. It's not about being hungry, but I just can't stop. These are words I've heard many people say that deal with the compulsion to overeat. It's not about hunger. It has nothing to do with hunger or feeling full. It has to do about getting the food, and then how are you going to get rid of it? How are you going to exercise to burn off those calories or get rid of it in some other way? How do you get rid of that feeling after you've overeaten that makes you feel so disgusted with yourself, that makes you feel like you can't stand the way you feel physically, the way your clothes feel against your body, and you just want to put on something really, really baggy and hide yourself? The feeling of shame and despair. Those are the feelings that accompany an addiction to food, to not being able to control yourself. And let me just add, this is so common. This is so common. So if you're watching this video and you feel like it's some dark secret that you have, I just want you to know you are not alone. So many people deal with this. And food is everywhere. Food is what is centered around our holidays, birthdays, going out after work, Friday night, weekend, families. It's always present. And as I've said in other videos I've done about this topic, you can't quit food. You can't quit food like you can quit smoking or quit drinking or quit gambling, but you can't quit food, which makes it, I think, one of the most difficult addictions to put down. And I'm going to be just really, really straight with you. I do not believe that a certain diet is the answer. It may help you temporarily, it may kind of get you on the right track, but ultimately, we need to learn how to deal with that impulse that just says, pig out, eat the whole box, eat the whole carton of ice cream. No one's looking, no one will know. That is what we got to deal with, that inner demon that says, screw it, I don't care, I can't do it, it's too big, I'll never lose weight, I can never do this. That defeatist thinking, that sabotaging voice that says, stay small, you'll never get it, stop trying. Okay, that voice gets so loud at times, and it's when it's the hardest to be strong. And you probably have times in your life you can think of where you felt at peace and calm, and food did not have that grasp on you. It did not have that pull. It didn't have control over you. So what was different about those times? We sometimes get so overwhelmed with life and with our feelings. And maybe, and we may not be in touch with it, but maybe we have a lot of anxiety going on, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of nervousness, and a lot of fear. And all this stuff is going on inside of us, and we're not really in touch with it. So we reach for the food. We open up the fridge. Or you're bored. And you go looking for something to eat because it's something to do. And it'll make you feel good, at least for a little while. And then once you start, it's hard to stop. So this is so common. And when we have this impulse, whether it's to just constantly graze, or if it's at mealtime and once the door is opened, we just can't stop ourselves, what do? Because we know, and you may know, if I overeat, I'm going to feel horrible afterwards, but I still, knowing that I can't stop. This is where the work starts. This is where the healing starts. We got to meet ourselves in that moment, in the crux of that emotion. When we're feeling I can't stop. I just want to chow. We got to go get out of the house, go out in nature, call up a friend, sit still, do some meditation, focus on your breath. And I know, just as I'm offering these things, I know how hard it is in that moment to do them. Because that's when we're most likely to say, nah, I don't want to do that. Forget it. Screw that. Never mind. Yeah, I know I should do that, but I'm not going to. So for whatever reason, we tend to, even though we may have some tools at our disposal, we tend to not do them and do what we're comfortable with, even though it may cause us pain. But I'm here to remind you of two things. The first, like I said, you're not alone. Not at all. Trust me. And the second thing is, take some of those tools I mentioned and put them to practice. And if it doesn't work, let's say you're like, okay, well, I did sit for 5 minutes and I did some breathing and deep breathing, but I still felt that impulse to eat and then I gave into it and now I feel bad. Don't beat yourself up. This is going to be a journey and it will get easier. Like anything else, this is going to take practice. It's going to take a lot of repetition, but you can do it. You can do it. I know you can. If you have questions about this, leave me a comment below the video or a topic you would like me to do a video on. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. And I'm here for you to help you through this issue. So please get in touch with me. My contact information is below the video. You can go to my website and leave me a comment as well if you want something a little bit more private. So that is all I have for you for today. I hope that this helps and thank you so much for watching, sharing, and subscribing. I'll catch you next time.